I didn't become naively optimistic. But I did become a version of myself that was more intentional with every word I chose to speak. Part 4. What I learned after 3 days. A new habit. A new version of me. Before this challenge, I thought I was a fairly positive person. I didn't get angry easily. I didn't speak harshly. I didn't curse. But after spending 3 full days consciously paying attention to every single word I said, I realized something surprising. Right pointing back hand index. I wasn't loudly negative. But I was quietly negative, consistently, and unconsciously. Turns out, those little jokes are just for fun. The sighs. The half-serious criticisms. They weren't harmless like I used to believe. They were tiny drops, slowly filling up my spirit. They were quiet whispers, subtly shaping the way I saw my life every single day. Herb, after 3 days of speaking only positive words. I felt a noticeable lightness in my mind. I stopped reacting on autopilot. I started choosing what I wanted to say, and even what I wanted to think. I spoke less, but deeper. I no longer felt the need to reply right away. I didn't try to blend in through small talk or sarcasm. I simply showed up, mindfully, and with intention in what I gave to the world. And then, something hit me in the most unexpected way. Seedling our words, our habits too. And when you change the way you speak, you're quietly rewriting the code of who you are becoming. 3 days is too short to turn anyone into a perfectly positive person. But 3 days is enough to wake you up. To make you see your own unconscious patterns more clearly. It's enough to pause and ask, how have I been living, communicating, and impacting others? I no longer saw this as a challenge to restrict myself. I started seeing it as a new doorway. A deeper, calmer, and more conscious way to live. And the most beautiful part? Right pointing back hand index. I don't want to go back to how I used to speak. I don't want to be someone who constantly complains. I don't want to be someone who says things just for the sake of it, only to leave behind heavy energy for myself or others. I want to speak like someone who chooses their words. Because words are seeds we scatter hundreds of times each day. And after these 3 days, I've learned a simple but powerful truth. Globe showing Americas the world doesn't need you to always be cheerful.